This is a book bowl summary of the book Less Doing, More Living by Ari Meisel. As we go through our daily lives and strive to achieve our goals, one thing we find to never have enough of is time. Whether it involves spending more time with our families or engaging in our hobbies, we just never have enough time. But Ari Meisel shows us how we can tackle this problem and create just enough time for ourselves to do the things we enjoy. Welcome to the channel, and today we are going to be talking about how Ari Meisel teaches us to manage our time, and what he considers the major ingredients to getting more time for ourselves with very practical examples, so stay tuned. Ari considered three major objectives to creating quality time: optimization, automation, and outsourcing. But what does this entail, and how can I use them? This and more we will talk about in this video. Here are steps Ari recommends in his book to save your time. Number 1. Track your life to learn where you can start saving time. Here he suggests the 80-20 rule. So what is the 80-20 rule? The 80-20 rule is a rule that shows that only 20% of our time and effort result in 80% of our accomplishments. This guideline applies to pretty much everything we do, including our work, academics, and fitness routine. So what you can do is to focus on the crucial 20%. But how do you decide the 20% of your time and activities you should concentrate on? First, you can determine where your time is being used effectively and where it is not by keeping track of both your work and your time. There are tools that make tracking your time easy. One of them is Rescue Time. Rescue Time continuously watches everything you do on your computer. With this, you can identify what websites or applications are robbing you of your day. Rescue Time then assists you in preventing access to them. But tracking time wasters is not the only thing that can increase production. You can also track your health. The author suggests that you can go back to the basics of old school journaling to keep record of everything you consume so you can monitor your health. You can also use a pedometer or a smartwatch to track your steps and weigh yourself and ensure you keep records. You should carry out your activities in a few steps as possible. A good example are the IKEA products. Each IKEA product comes with highly optimized instruction manuals for assembling each product, whether it's a coffee table or geometric lamp. These instructions have been boiled down to their very essence. A few language independent, easy to follow steps. You can follow this example to set a template for yourself, keeping everything short and simple. Number 2. Create an external brain to save valuable space on your own. We sometimes like to think of ourselves as great multitaskers, and that we can process several pieces of information at a particular time. But the truth is, we just aren't. Most of the time, we don't have enough room to juggle all the information we need and keep track of it. So what do? You get a second brain. Yes, you heard me right, a second brain. You can use technologies like Evernote and virtual assistants to help you recall information. Whether your notes are text-based, visual, hand-drawn, or web-based, Evernote is an app that helps you track information. It has unlimited storage and is free. Or you can employ and assign tasks to virtual assistants online. There are two kinds of virtual assistants: the on-demand and the dedicated virtual assistant. Most virtual assistants are usually the on-demand assistants. Any task that has to be done, say proofreading a text for instance, can be done by them. You can receive help with up to 5 activities monthly from a company called Fancy Hands for $25 per month. Please note, I'm not promoting any brand or company I mentioned in this video. I'm only suggesting them because they could help save you your time. Okay, so on the other hand, dedicated assistants carry out all of your tasks themselves. You can assign more challenging jobs to dedicated assistants. Chatterboss offers dedicated assistants for a few dollars per month, depending on various hours each month. Number 3. Customize to save time and money. Say for instance you have that perfect bedroom in mind. Things like cleaning up, borrowing items, and building it is sure to take up your time. Then you can consider using 3D painting tools. That will help you customize your product, and the company's Shapeways will help upload and print your 3D model. This will help you save not just your money, but will also free up your time. But let's say what really takes up your time is not designing your room, but instead packing up your medications for instance. Then you can consider Vitamins on Demand. This is a service that collects all the medications and supplements you require and then organises them into separate packs for each day. This means you can stop worrying about whether you packed all the pill bottles you need and instead just grab the number of packs you need. Like these examples, there are other apps that make things just easier for you and save you time. Number 4. Take control of your work week. You need to identify your ideal working hours in order to control your work week. Knowing this will increase your effectiveness. Some might prefer working in the morning, but what may work for you is working in the middle of the night. You might like working in little bits, while others may like working on a long stretch to finish their job. But whatever it is, you just have to find out what works best for you. When you find out what works for you, then finding out what slows you down should be next. External factors, according to the author, are usually responsible. You can almost always point to that supplier that delivers late or that picky customer that wastes time. Making the window for engagement with your clients smaller should be the answer in these situations. Giving clients shorter time limits will not only make your day more productive, but will also make your clients more productive. Number 5. Errands add up, so eliminate them. Little tasks sometimes cut into our day, so to be more productive, we have to find a way to eliminate them. Online delivery options like Amazon Subscribe and Save can be of help. You can use online outsourcing markets like TaskRabbit for quick and unforeseen jobs. The author uses a scenario where he needed to buy a slide for his nephew in another city. He hired a worker through TaskRabbit in Los Angeles to buy the slide from an IKEA in Long Beach, transport it to his nephew, and put it together for him. Number 6. Stay on top of your finances with the latest tools. It might be difficult to keep track of your spending when you use so many credit cards, bank accounts, and other financial products like loans, mortgages, stocks, and bonds. But by utilising some recent technologies like Truebill, you can reduce the time you spend stressing over your budget. Truebill will notify you when a balance is heading towards a negative, or if there has been a sizable deposit or withdrawal from an account, using your information and logins for bank accounts, loans, and credit cards. Another innovative tool is BillShark. BillShark simply asks for a few personal details, such as checking account information and your driving habits, for example, and outlines cost-effective alternatives that can help you save over a 2-year period. Number 7. Give yourself limits and boost your quality of life. Trying to perform various tasks at a time is a challenge we all go through, but this only tends to reduce our productivity. By establishing a limit for ourselves, we can avoid this pit hole. We can start by establishing an upper limit, for instance, putting a cap on how much electrical equipment you can stash in a box. This will save you the time you spend on looking for various equipment, as you already know where they should be. You can then establish a lower limit to ensure you are engaging in activities that would improve the quality of your life, such as exercising, meditating, and travelling. Number 8. Batch your tasks to stay focused. The trick here is to collect related jobs and finish them in groups rather than individually. It makes it easier to concentrate. Instead of responding to emails as they come in, you can employ batching and decide to respond to emails within the first 10 minutes of every hour. Another case could be to pay all bills for the week on Fridays, instead of paying them as they come in. When you begin batching, you quickly discover just how much time various tasks require. Number 9. Health is the ultimate productivity secret. Getting enough rest and following a good diet routine may just be what you need to maintain your health and ensure productivity. Your health decides how much energy you will have to spend on your desired activities. When you don't get enough sleep, your body begins to produce this somewhat unappealing hormone called ghrelin. Ghrelin raises appetite and lowers leptin levels, a hormone that also controls metabolism. We become exhausted when our metabolism doesn't work properly. 2 steps can help avoid this. One is to take D vitamins with your breakfast each day, and second is to avoid devices emitting blue light, such as TVs, iPads, and computers in the hour before you go to bed. Exercise also lowers stress, and a proper fitness program will help you manage stress on a daily basis. You can create your own exercise plan with 3 different forms of activity: a strength and skill component, like rock climbing or parkour, a high-intensity interval training, which involves a brief period of maximum effort followed by a period of active rest, or some form of mobility training, such as yoga or a straightforward stretching session. So Ari Meisel has told us how we can save our time by batching our tasks and tracking our activities. But what he considers very important is definitely our health, because this will determine what we can accomplish overall. What's your most important key takeaway? Please comment down below and share the video if you like it. Thank you, and until next time.